The Men's World Cup soccer tournament is next summer in Russia, and the United States will be sitting home. A major overhaul may be on the way, so this doesn't happen again. A former star player who may have some solutions was in the triad last weekend, and our Bob Buckley caught up with him.
Panama in, Honduras in the playoff, and the United States eliminated.
That may well have been the obituary for U.S. soccer's current regime after the shot heard round the world.
Long distance blast, and it's Alvin Jones!
The U.S. men's national team eliminated from the World Cup for the first time since 1986. And this guy says he's just the man to fix it.
I think, especially at the professional level, the problems are very fixable in a hurry. So it's not an 8-year plan, it's more like an 8-month plan.
Eric Wynalda is putting out digital yard signs as he runs to be president of U.S. Soccer. And why not? His generation started the run that saw the U.S. qualify for 7 consecutive World Cups. That's real sustained success. Or is it?
All this success that we've had, I would argue that about 85% of it is accidental.
It would be hard to argue that Wynalda's success was an accident. He's played for the national team more than 100 times, was one of the first Americans to do well in Europe, playing in the top German league, as well as scoring the first goal in Major League Soccer back in 1996. But to get to the really big prize, he says, you have to build a foundation of success on a smaller stage.
I do think the U.S. has the ability to win a World Cup. It's a hard thing to do, but right now, I would say this, with the group of young players that we have right now in the United States, we need to focus on the Olympics.
Man of the match performance falls for Pulisic, and he lifts it up and over Fonset.
One of our best players, and probably the best player we may have ever had, especially at this age, Christian Pulisic, he didn't get to play in a World Cup, but let's give him a shot at the Olympics. Let's see how he does there.
The problem, as Wynalda sees it, is that the man who's run U.S. soccer for the last 12 years, Sunil Gulati, is an economist.
We've had a country that has run a soccer federation, and they are non-soccer people. We should look at that in itself and realize maybe that has something to do with it.
It was largely a business decision that put Major League Soccer's season opposite the seasons for the rest of the world.
Getting on the right calendar is imperative. It's so important. A lot of people don't understand why, but the truth is that we're not really providing the best platform for our players right now. Yeah. And once we change that, I think our players will blossom.
MLS owners have fought any efforts to move to a September to May season, saying that they don't want to compete with football and other sports.
Well, they're killing us anyway. My point is, why play your games of relevance up against the monsters of the NC2A football, against the NFL? I think if we can create a better platform for more visibility for our players, more commercial dollars, by getting a signature final, and that needs to be in May and June. It does not need to be in December.
And you're going to win this election?
I'm going to win this election, so get used to calling me president.
All right, let's finish up with NBA. Lonzo Ball and the Lakers in Charlotte to take on the Hornets, and Dwight Howard